Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. We're going to go over Ethereum today. Let me pose this question. Could this be the worst time to take a long trade for Ethereum? I'm going to give you some evidence in here of the reasons why I think that is possibly the case. And then I'm going to show you guys a couple things in here of why we could be seeing this head up even further. And it has to do with some calls that people are making on YouTube and such like that. So it's going to be a full rounded video. I'm also going to talk about this short trade that you guys are in. So let me first start by saying this, guys. Over the weekend, I was reading a lot of the comments for Ethereum. I understand there's a lot of you guys who are nervous. A lot of you guys who are frustrated. Some of you guys even scared. You're like, hey, Travis, we entered into this short trade here. We ended up hitting our second limit order here for the shorts. Yes, you guys have 2 more limit orders in here to go before you end up assessing what you do once you hit the 4th one. I just want to make this point, guys. This short trade is not over. Like, it is far from being over. This can easily turn around and push back into the profit. I've actually been on video here. If you guys, were with me when I had back to I think it was 100 to 200 subscribers on this channel. I ended up holding a trade. I ended up hitting my 3rd buy. This is for a long trade. I ended up hitting my 3rd buy limit and pushed all the way down and almost tagged my 4th buy limit. I absolutely understand the emotions you guys are going through. You've only hit your 2nd one. I've hit my 3rd one before and pushed all the way and almost hit my 4th. And what I was able to do with good risk management is wait for that thing, and it came all the way back, and that's how I was in a... And again, guys, I was using the exact same balance that I showed over here, and this is how I was able to make these moves out. I came back all the way in the profit, and even with that big trade that I took, I understand you guys are nervous and such like that. I'm going to show you reasons in here what I still believe, and I'm not going to change the sentiment. I still believe this is far overextended in this market, and we could be seeing a drop here that could easily put you guys into the profit very quickly, okay? I'm going to show that to you guys, but I want to first let you know I fully understand the emotions you're going through. I've been in worse situations than you are right now, far worse. Here's an example. To be where I was, the price was all the way up here, and you guys would have entered in right here. That's where I was before, and I was able to manage it all the way back down. So I'm not leaving you guys. I'm with you till the end on this trade, okay? So everyone, we just need to take a deep breath. Let's be patient on this. Okay, for those of you guys who are new to this channel, we are going to look over some of the best metrics, in my opinion, honestly, and we've compared this to other ones out in the industry, as well as some indicators here to show us where we're going to be moving. Let's start here. The price versus the well money flow. Divergence to the downside, negative divergence, is still active on Ethereum. This tells me time and time again, divergence is the strongest divergence is the strongest indication on an indicator that a trend reversal will happen. I've coded trading view indicators for a living in my past business that I had. Divergence is the strongest indication on an indicator that you will see a trend reversal. We have not seen a nice trend reversal yet. This thing has just been going up and going up. I know they're burning Ethereum. I know people are like, I got to get all my Ethereum now because, there's not going to be much left. I understand all of that. All I'm doing is saying, guys, from a metrics and technical analysis perspective, which I believe is the top 2 most reliable sources we have, what else are we going to rely on? Honestly, fundamentals and news have been manipulated so much before. There's actually a saying out there that says sell the news and buy the FUD. So and that's hell true. I truly believe that on-chain metrics and the indicators I'm going to show you guys today on this website, this is the most valuable way to trade and predict the calls and the drops, and I'll give you proof of that. Okay, so we have divergence on both the price versus well money flow and the trend exhaustion, okay? We saw a move down here to the bottom red section. I understand that's why we could have seen a jump in here. That totally makes sense because we moved down to the bottom. If you guys want to see where the bottoms are most likely going to be, wait for the trend exhaustion to push down to the bottom red section, and this is where you will historically see very nice jumps. If you guys want to use this indicator alone to just get in the market and take out 5-10% every time, go for it. That's in the description as well as this one. They're 60% off. Have fun with that, okay? Literally, I've done that before on Dogecoin, and that's how we ended up calling the bottom of Dogecoin and writing it up for a 34% profit on this channel. Okay, I want to get over to the metrics, but let me call this real quick. All of you guys who entered in here, you entered in at 2,638. Your second limit was hit for 2,998. Your new break-even entry, guys, is only right here. It's 2,818. So everybody has a break-even entry right here. Now, currently, at this video, and I will keep you guys updated this week, it's down about 10.73%. We have a long ways to go in here, guys, for this to come up and hit the 4th limit order in here. I know this screen looks shrinked a little bit, but we're going to have to push all the way to $4,000 without seeing a retracement. To me, honestly, from looking at technical analysis perspective, that's impossible. It seems impossible. Let me point that out. Nothing's impossible in crypto. But I do believe this has not seen a healthy high or low. And overnight, guys, overnight, this thing could drop, put us into profit, and you guys can be doing very well. Let's look at the metrics here. Take a look at this. First of all, let me pause here. This is going to update today. If you guys want to get into long trades with me, this will all be updated at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I did come out with a little bit of a refined strategy for our long and short trades. This will help you guys make more profit. And I also show you guys how to enter in with market orders at any time you want, anytime during the day, while still using really, really good risk management in here. So do not miss this. This is going to present trade setups this morning, and every single day you're going to now see the best trade setups for all the top 10 currencies. This is what I'm trading. I've not lost a single trade on this entire channel using those metrics, and you guys can obviously see that here. Okay, going over the metrics for Ethereum. Pay really close attention as I say this, guys, okay? This will update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys can get your membership. If you want to know how much it is, it's $49 a month. You guys know this already if you're on here. $49 a month, access to all the metrics on here as well as the live trade calls. Okay. What I want you guys to understand, I talked about this in the Bitcoin video, is that we only have a few things that we can use as traders in the market to give us an advantage when we trade. Okay, there's indicators, there's on-chain metrics, you know what we're using here, volume price data, okay? We're going to combine those together. So we have indicators, we have metrics, we have influencers in the market, we have news, and we have fundamentals, okay? News and fundamentals can be manipulated like crazy. We know this because articles are coming out. You know, anybody can rank an article on Google now, like literally anyone. I worked as my profession about 8 years ago. I worked in a company where I ranked articles on Google, okay? Like I know how it can happen. It's not that difficult to rank on the first page and just give people these crazy sentiments about what they think is going to happen and push their own agenda. I think people understand that, right? The two best sources that you as a trader are going to be using for your trading history to be able to make money in the market, guys, is technical analysis and on-chain metrics and volume metrics. It's the one thing that can't be manipulated because everything has already happened. Nobody in the world can go back and take back their past trades, which forms structures for the future to help us predict it. Indicators, technical analysis, and metrics are hands down easily the most predictable tools that we have to call the tops and the bottoms and the moves in the market. It's happened. I watched a bunch of professional traders last night. Every single one of them used technical analysis and some type of metrics to end up calling their stuff. They did not, besides Warren Buffett, nobody on this video I was watching from the top traders ended up using fundamentals and news as their main source to call the tops and the bottoms of markets. I use the news articles to actually sell the market because that's what a lot of times happens, you know, sell the news and buy the FUD. Okay, I'm pointing this out because I really do believe you guys are set up with some of the best tools here. This isn't to just like promote this, but like watch, okay? Last time we got up into the greedy section, we ended up hitting the all-time high for Ethereum and we dropped, okay? Before that, we saw a move up here. Yes, we saw a little bit, a continuation up here. This is the beginning of the psychology of a market cycle. This is always going to pump. This data over here is always going to be more accurate than the data over here. It's simple. A lot of traders already know this because it's in an initial pump of a coin. You see a move down. This is more historical data we can use, but this is going to be more accurate, guys. When we saw push up into excited, we saw this drop down. We are back up into the greedy section for Ethereum. This is absolutely due for a drop back down, okay? Not only me, let me just show this to you guys. I wasn't going to do this right now, but wisdom looks at both sides. So here's what I did. I honestly, unbiasedly looked at this. I looked at all the articles that said Bitcoin to explode, 700,000 confirmed. Bitcoin here, given his price prediction that Bitcoin's going to go up. We've got other people in here. Michael Saylor saying that it will explode soon. And, moving down here, you can see like 100x cryptocurrency in 2021. I'm like, okay. And I honestly looked at this unbiasedly. And then I came over here and I looked at what about the other side of this? What about a Bitcoin crash? We have Michael Saylor calling one of the worst crashes since 2008. He is one of the more reliable people. Kathy Wood is one of the most reliable people here. Although you might not agree with everything they say, and I don't agree with everything, these are some of the people that are great influencers in the market that I believe they just need to be observed, what they're saying, okay? 99% market crash coming out. We have, I'll shout out to this guy. We have Dogecoin, what's his name? Final Stand, the biggest Dogecoin channel, probably on YouTube, is calling a drop on Bitcoin right now as well. 84% crash. Like, there's a lot of people coming out saying this thing is not going to keep going, and could this be the worst time for long trades? Continue with me. Long versus short trades at the moment. Long trades are flattening out and short trades are increasing. Watch right here. Long trades are decreasing in the market over the last 2 days and short trades have increased. This is not a positive sign for Ethereum to keep going up. This is a positive sign for those of you guys in a short trade right now. A lot of people, a ton of institutions, wells, it's obvious in here that a lot of people are shorting this market, okay? And long trades are falling out. Let me show you a precursor here as well on Bitcoin. Long trades are absolutely falling out of Bitcoin. Long trades are falling out while price structure is moving up. This cannot keep going up like this. Look at this right here, guys. When price structure moved up right here and long trades moved out of the market, it was the biggest crash we saw in all of 2021. Like, you can't fake this stuff, guys. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these metrics are like unbiased. They're not telling me what I want to know. It's telling me what's actually happening with the money flow of the market. If you're looking at long versus short trade risk, this has pushed us up into the good and the great short trade area. Last time we got up here, guys, was the all-time high for Ethereum, and we saw the biggest crash we've ever seen for Ethereum. Could that be what we're about to see? Like, this is unsustainable. This here is being equated to this move over there. Okay, this could be dropping very, very fast. Also, look at the well and the institutional smart money. We can see that the overall sentiment in here has been looking for short trades in the market. Yes, we've seen a little bit of drops back down, but even over here, as you guys see the accumulation, we have not seen this much short trade sentiment in the market ever. And the last time we saw this was when we hit the all-time high. Could this be a precursor to what we saw before, and we're getting ready for one of the biggest drops of maybe the second half of 2021. That is what a lot of people are actually calling in here. Now, how do we know if it's going to happen? We don't. What we have to do is use as best as we can the metrics, the technical analysis, and the tools that we have to help us predict what we're going to do. Now, I absolutely believe if you were to take any trade in here, it was better to take a short trade based off historical data and clear divergence to the downside than it was to take a long trade. Now, everyone can say in the future, oh, Travis, it was better to take a long trade. Like, that's easy to say, guys, after the price has done what it's going to do. Like, try to be the one calling it on the spot. Like, that's what we're trying to do on this channel. I don't say this for me. Like, I say this for other people. Please give those YouTubers out there who are literally trying to call live trades, give them a little bit more grace than people who are just reading news articles online and giving you news stuff, okay? It's a different type of... It's obviously harder, and they're going to come under more scrutiny. Guys, I don't mind it at all. Like, I'm okay. I still believe these metrics are going to hold true, and we're going to see a drop in here, and I think you guys are fine in this short trade. That's my honest opinion. I think you guys are fine. This isn't anywhere close to being over, okay? Follow me down here. Support and resistance prices. If this thing drops back down, I'm looking for 2,699. Let's round this to 2,700 to be the place where we could see basically a drop and then maybe a bounce back up. That would put us right down here. Basically, this is support line, which would end up putting everybody into the profit for that short trade. If that breaks and we really see a crash in the market, 2,173, it's way down here, is another place where we could be heading. All right, this correlates to the structure. Remember, this is a 4-hour, and I'm looking at the daily. This is stronger structures on here than the 4-hour because they're on the daily time frame. Okay, 2,173 down here to $2,000. Yes, $2,000 is possible to see a move back down. Once you start seeing people come out here and you actually unbiasedly, guys, watch these articles and these videos of why they're calling this and the research behind it, you might actually see like, okay, maybe they actually have a point. This could be the worst time to take a long trade, and this might be the best place for everyone to short, okay? Just unbiasedly watch that. If you guys are taking the dollar cost average entries for Ethereum, you are making a ridiculous amount of money. Now, if you guys want to get caught up in the long and the short trades that I'm calling on here, we haven't lost any yet. Obviously, I've said that a million times. If you guys want to come in and just use this metric to get into the long trades, I know it's probably going to be a little while till the next one comes out. That's very clear. Everybody who took these are doing super, super well on this channel. And those of you guys who are the clients of mine, you guys are, when I say clients of mine, those of you guys who are at YouTube, you're following, you guys are asking me for advice. Nothing is financial advice, guys. This is all personal opinions and entertainment purposes only. But when you guys are coming in here and you guys are taking these, you are doing very, very well. The exit point just went off again. Okay, this was a basically a block of red, a block of red, and a block of red. This is far overextended. Everybody knows it's far overextended. Like even the people who like want this to go to the moon, they even know it's far overextended. So I think everybody's a little bit on edge right now of like, when is this thing gonna drop? Like if the higher this keeps going, even the bulls are like shaking a little bit in their pants of like, should we actually keep our long trades in here? Because this hasn't seen, like all the professional technical analysis guys who are on YouTube who are like trying to like keep it like held together right now of like, oh, we're going up, we're going to $700,000 here. Like I think I'm making a thought about this, okay? So I'm not trying to like put this on people. I think they're a little bit nervous about their long trades. I really do, because it doesn't take much to see that this is far overextended, and I do believe we're going to see a bigger drop down. So moving forward, guys, watch these metrics this week to see what happens. I do believe this is the best indicators in the metrics we have in the market to help us call the tops and the bottoms and what is to come in the markets. Short trades are drastically increasing. Long trades are moving out of the market. That is not a positive sign for Ethereum to keep going up. Make sure you guys are watching to see what the update presents at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here, which is in about 6, 7, 8, about an hour and 20 minutes. So make sure you guys are watching that, and I'll keep you guys updated. God bless you guys. The short trade is not over. Stay patient, stay calm, and I will keep you guys updated. Have a good one, and I will be looking to get into long trades this week, so make sure you guys are following this channel. I will be calling those out, and you guys will be able to see all of the entries. Make sure you go to live trades over here, tradeconfident.io, snag your membership, come over to Ethereum. All of these will be updating. All of these yellow lines below this current price are going to be updating this morning. Those are going to be the new entries for the long trade. And make sure you guys watch the video of how to trade the strategy down here. God bless you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Alrighty, bye-bye, guys.